Alright, hey guys, this is in fact Blood Cooker bringing you another awesome game that I've been excited for all week, and it's gonna be none other than Caster versus Caster, thrown in a pit of death on the pits of Korhal, and they're gonna be fighting against each other. Well, it's gonna be Freekz and Woodhaus, only the two people who kind of set up the whole like Hivemind StarCraft tournament. So give it up for who you think's gonna win. Let's see what Freekz is gonna do. It sounds like he's gonna pull a headshot. And these two players, pretty hilarious, I'm telling you. I guess that means this is a loser's bracket game. So whoever loses is out of the tournament. So let's see. This is gonna be pretty interesting. Creators out to get each other's blood. In the midst of battle, one of them must die eternally from the tournaments of the Hivemind. Whoa, that sounds intense. And looks like we're going to be seeing some sort of one-basing from Freekz. So, in fact, doing a headshot, just like he said. And, oh no, foul, party foul right there. Probe in the base, and that SCV does not want him around. That's just rude. That's terribly rude. Looks like we have a gateway going up and a probe taking a little smoke break. Actually, mineral break, because he's got minerals in his mouth. And an SCV is going to be doing the same thing to the Protoss base. I mean Woodhaus, because I just needed to call by their actual name now. Jeez, what am I doing? So these two players pretty awesome, and I'm going to go ahead and plug the Hivemind land. Wow. I just said Hivemind land. LOL. Okay, so now that I've just sincerely screwed up, let's take a look. And see, this is like that one party guest who you're trying, you go up to him and you're like, hey, can I get you to leave? And he's like, well, you don't actually say that. You're just like, well, okay, so I don't know if we have enough room. And he's like, but I'm sure I can stay. And you're like, but I don't have enough food. I didn't make enough. And he's like, but I know I'll be fine if I just like hang out here. And you're like, get out of my base, you idiot. And then you get him out of your base and you're like, alright, party can continue now. Cybernetics core going down for Woodhaus. Going to be pretty typically timed, and his Zealot is coming out as well. Chrono Boost going down, not saving up for a 4-gate. Woodhaus, you are my hero. Looks like Freekz is going to be taking an expansion soon. Saving up dat money. Yeah, there it is. Expansion going down for Freekz. And Freekz has the same problem. He's got a, well, I guess he is the party guest, and this Zealot is just he's too slow on the comebacks. He's not snappy enough to get to getting the SCV out. But the SCV leaves on his own, so he's not the totally annoying party guest. Tech Lab is going down, as well as we can see a sentry in the production tab. So, guys, it looks like we're going to be seeing some sort of macro game. Oh, yes. Love macro games. That is for sure. Can't go wrong with a macro game. So in the meantime, we have Cyb's Core researching the gateway technology. And it's halfway done, because gateway technology is slow. Slow as freaking crap. And, yeah, so basically this game is friend versus friend, and loser is out. So I'm guessing they both want it pretty bad because they both want to win. So let's see who's going to take this set of games. Freekz putting a bunker at the front of his natural expansion and morphing to an orbital command. Now, I think it would have been the funniest thing to see this as a planetary fortress, but that's fine. That's fine. I guess we're fine. Robotics facility going down for Woodhaus. And he really needs to get this expansion up soon, because as we see in the worker production tab, wow, okay, so looks like Woodhaus is actually ahead of Freekz and workers. Mostly because he's not making any, but that's fine. There we go. There you go. And yeah, let's take a look at, oh yeah, one worker has been killed, and it was that annoying party guest. So nothing really has happened in this game so far. Except for macro. And SCV's hiding in the, well, I guess he's hiding outside trying to look in the window of his lost long lover. but he can't actually see up the cliff, so he's going to have a hard time. 3 gates in a robo out for Woodhaus. Immortal on the way. More stalkers being warped in. And almost no attempt from map vision from any player, except for Freekz, who has this watchtower. And, you know, that's fine. That's totally fine. Understandable. And this is pretty funny. Splitting up his Marauders and Marines so that they fit in the bunkers accordingly, or respectively. Now, let's see. That Marine's going to come out. Is he going to go into this bunker? Yes, he will. Okay, so we have a Marine bunker and a Marauder bunker. That's kind of like a white, a white, let's say, white bathroom and a black bathroom. Anyways, regardless of the racist jokes, we will proceed to look and see that Freekz is putting up a factory, most likely for that starport tech. And Woodhaus is going to go ahead and throw down an expansion soon. Nope, just another gateway. Going to be a little bit delayed on... Oh, jeez, my bad. A little bit delayed on that natural expo, because he's putting down more pylons and warping in more units. But I guess we'll find out in a second. Now, this is like holy wall barricade, Batman. This wall is just ginormous. It would take about 5 million banelings just to get through this, and then after that to take down the rest of the wall. Man, these workers need to have like unions so that this doesn't happen again, because this can't be legal. I mean, holy wall, Batman, that is a thick one. There we go. Expansion finally goes down for Woodhaus. I almost called him Freekz for a second, but it's okay. Freekz doesn't play Protoss. +1 attack is on the way for Woodhaus, and upgrades. Oh, it looks like the 2 SCVs don't want to do anything. Oh, there they go. Upgrades are going to be started for Freekz. And this is a cute little wall off, all trying to squeeze out at the same time. And looks like we're going to have a push out, maybe. Observer is on the way. Gonna see this army. Oh. Yes, he does see the army. Okay, wow. That was rough. That was pretty rough. Wrong tab, gentlemen. Wrong tab. Army is moving out, and it's going to be nothing compared to this force. But the question is, how much damage will this army do? You know, I'd have to say, if I were to guess, it's not going to do very much damage. Whoa! Why am I yawning? This sucks. I hate this. Alright. Here we go. Here comes the army coming in to say hello to some Protoss friends. 1 stalker goes down. 2 stalkers go down. Zealots are going down the front. Excellent force fields trapping the army. But oh, not being able to quite get every unit there. But those are some nice force fields. Not having to engage if he doesn't have to. Here comes the army. Our force field's gonna go down again. Yes, some really nice ones blocking the army back and taking out a good-sized chunk of it. So Woodhaus did some excellent damage in that attack, and Freekz goes home limping. Well, now he's limping because of the effects of Stim Pack. Children, don't do drugs. It's bad for your health. So, it looks like Woodhaus, with that, is now going to push out. Etc., etc., etc. Are we going to see starports? Yes, starports producing nothing other than medvacs, because medvacs are awesome units. Medvac, good unit, bro. Oh, he's hunting down the poor army of Freekz. What can Freek's units even do? Basically absolutely nothing. And this Marine using drugs to run away for no reason. Oh, this guy is one lucky crapper. And it looks like he might just go and sit at the watchtower. So, this Marine coming in useful because he now sees the impending Protoss invasion on the Wall of China, or I should call this the Berlin Wall. It seems a little more appropriate. And I don't know if this is going to be enough for Woodhaus doing damage to the bunkers, which actually, okay, now they have units in them, but that was kind of useless as everything is getting sieged by 3 Immortals and a ton of Stalkers, and more force fields going down. And, oh man, does Freekz have enough to get fight against this? Stalkers are going down left and right. Marauders and Marines stemming up, going to take out the Immortal. No, the Immortal's fine, guys. Don't worry about it. More medvacs are en route but those 3 immortals are tearing everything apart. 1 immortal goes down. He's going to focus fire the 2nd immortal. Are we going to see focus fire on the 3rd immortal? Yes! And that is it for Woodhaus. The army has basically been defeated. 1 stalker remaining as the army uses drugs to try and catch it. But not even drugs can catch a stalker. Remember that, children. So we do have a missile turret, just in case he has DTs. You know, you can't be too careful. In the natural expansion of Freekz, and it looks like we have a drop coming in. And that's a little too many medvacs for your drop, bro. But is the observer actually going to see this? Yes, it actually is. So, no surprise to Woodhaus unless he doesn't even get the units back there in time. Let's take a look here. Units are dropping into the main. Woodhaus is responding accordingly, but he's a little bit late, resorting to warping in zealots. But how much damage are these zealots going to do before the rest of the army comes up? Looks like we got to do some scoot and shoot, but no. The rest of the army is back here, and now it's going to be able to do some damage here. The army of Freekz is tearing apart in the main, but the zealots are aggroing all the units, so they can't really kill any of the probes. Oh no, Warpin coming from the back, and he's going to load up. Is he going to get away? Is he going to get the medvac? Oh, he gets the medvac full of units. And there's just 1 medvac with 3 Marines chilling back here. And that's all she wrote for that drop that Freekz has. Oh, but look at this. Who cares about marauders? We need white people. Oh, it's so bad. An army of white people are moving across the map with their slave masters, and they will be reaching the front here anytime. Oh man, oh, it's terrible. And the wall of Berlin, even though it was broken the first time, has been rebuilt. And here we go, the army of Marines moving over to in between the 3rd and the natural. Is the army going to aggro on them? No, they're going to do drugs and then attempt to... Well, that's what white people try and do. And they're going to try and take out this base. The army is going to respond. Is the base going to go down? Yes, it does go down to the Marines, but the Immortals are in the front. I don't know if he necessarily wants this against a bunch of Marines. Oh, is he going to get the Immortal? 1 Immortal goes down. 2nd Immortal is about to go down. No, he's going to pull back. That Immortal lives to see another day. But what damage has been done? So many units have been lost for Freekz. I mean, for actually both sides, but mostly Woodhaus. A very cost-effective engagement for Freekz. I'm telling you, man, white people, good unit. I really need to stop saying that. Okay. All right, Marines are good, guys. Marines are pretty good. Upgrade front, we have 2-1 for Woodhaus and 2-2 for Freekz. So they're pretty even on the upgrade front. Gonna go ahead. Oh my gosh, going ahead and harassing this expo. Gonna be able to take it down, canceling the expansion. But these Marines are not gonna live very long because there's a Colossus in tow. And again, 3 Marines and some medvacs. Same as up here, 3 Marines and some medvacs. But what's this? A mixed army. Oh my Lanta, is he gonna take the Colossus? Oh, he takes down the Colossus. And here we go, folks. This may be the final engagement. Some units sitting in the back, and GG calling it. GG, well played from Woodhaus, being extremely well mannered. And guys, let's go on to game 2. Freekz taking 1 game off of Woodhaus.